The inability to pass the 10-second test is not a failure. It is a signal. In medicine, signals are valuable because they tell us what the body needs before serious problems begin. After the age of 78, balance, leg strength, and coordination naturally decline, but decline does not mean defeat. Today, I want to explain what this test truly measures, why it matters for seniors, and how 3 carefully chosen exercises can help restore stability, confidence, and independence. The 10-second test is often misunderstood, especially among older adults. Many believe it is simply a measure of speed or physical fitness, but in clinical practice, it serves a very different purpose. This brief test is designed to reveal how well multiple systems in the body work together. When a person struggles to complete it, the issue is rarely about effort. Instead, it reflects subtle changes in the nervous system, muscles, and joints that commonly occur with age. From a medical perspective, the test primarily evaluates neuromuscular coordination. This refers to how efficiently the brain sends signals through the nerves to activate the muscles at the right time and in the right sequence. As people age, nerve signaling naturally becomes slower. This delay may be barely noticeable in daily life, but it becomes evident during short balance and coordination challenges such as the 10-second test. Another important element revealed by this test is lower body strength, particularly in the thighs, hips, and calves. These muscle groups are essential for standing, walking, and maintaining posture. After the age of 70, muscle mass can decline rapidly if it is not actively used. This condition, known as age-related muscle loss, weakens the body's natural support system. The 10-second test exposes this weakness long before a person may feel generally weak. Joint stability also plays a crucial role. Ankles, knees, and hips contain small stabilizing muscles and sensory receptors that help the body make constant, micro-adjustments to stay upright. When these systems are undertrained, balance becomes uncertain. The test brings this instability to the surface in a controlled way, offering valuable insight without requiring complex equipment. Equally important is what the test does not measure. It does not determine overall health, intelligence, or motivation. Failing it does not mean the body is beyond improvement. In fact, the information gained from this test allows healthcare professionals to recommend targeted movement strategies that are safe and effective for seniors. Ultimately, the 10-second test acts as an early warning signal rather than a judgment. It identifies areas where the body needs support and training. When understood correctly, it becomes a powerful tool for prevention, helping older adults maintain independence, reduce fall risk, and move with greater confidence as they age. Failing the 10-second test is often dismissed as a minor issue or an unavoidable part of aging. But from a medical standpoint, it should never be ignored. This test provides early insight into physical changes that can quietly increase health risks if left unaddressed. What appears to be a simple difficulty with balance or coordination may actually signal deeper issues that affect daily safety and long-term independence. 1. Of the most critical concerns linked to failing this test is the increased risk of falls. In older adults, falls are not just accidents. They are medical events with serious consequences. A single fall can lead to fractures, head injuries, reduced mobility, and prolonged recovery periods. In many cases, the fear of falling again causes seniors to limit movement, which further weakens muscles and worsens balance. This creates a dangerous cycle that begins long before the first fall occurs, and the 10-second test often reveals this risk early. Another important reason the test should not be ignored is its connection to declining muscle function. When the body cannot stabilize itself for a short period, it often means that key muscle groups in the legs and core are no longer providing adequate support. This weakness affects everyday activities such as standing from a chair, climbing stairs, or walking on uneven surfaces. Over time, these challenges can lead to loss of independence, forcing reliance on others for basic tasks. The test also reflects changes in the nervous system that may not yet be obvious. Slower nerve responses reduce the body's ability to correct posture quickly, especially during sudden movements or slips. This delayed response increases the likelihood of injury and makes recovery from imbalance more difficult. Identifying this early allows for targeted exercises that can improve nerve-to-muscle. Communication. Ignoring the results of this test can also delay preventative care. Many seniors seek medical help only after a fall or injury has already occurred. By paying attention to early warning signs, intervention can begin sooner, reducing the severity of future problems. Simple, structured movement programs can significantly improve balance, strength, and confidence. Even in advanced age, failing the 10-second test is not a diagnosis, but it is a message. It indicates that the body is asking for support, movement, and attention. When acted upon early, it offers an opportunity to protect mobility, preserve independence, and maintain a safer, more active life. The sit-to-stand movement is one of the most important functional actions in daily life, yet it is often taken for granted until it becomes difficult. From a clinical perspective, this simple motion provides valuable insight into lower body strength, balance, and coordination. When seniors struggle with standing up from a seated position, it usually indicates weakness in the thighs, hips, and core muscles, which are essential for stability and mobility. Strengthening these areas is critical for maintaining independence, especially after the age of 7-8. This exercise closely mimics real-life activities such as rising from a chair, getting out of bed, or standing up from the toilet. Unlike isolated strength exercises, sit-to-stand trains multiple muscle groups simultaneously while also engaging balance control. Each repetition teaches the body how to shift weight forward, activate the legs, and stabilize the torso in a safe and controlled manner. This coordination is directly related to the skills required to perform the 10-second test successfully. From a medical safety standpoint, the exercise can be easily modified to match individual ability. A firm chair placed against a wall provides stability, and armrests or a nearby support surface can be used initially if needed. As strength improves, reliance on the hands can be gradually reduced. This progressive approach allows the muscles and joints to adapt without unnecessary strain or risk. The movement also plays a key role in preventing muscle loss associated with aging. Regular repetition stimulates muscle fibers in the thighs and hips, helping preserve strength and endurance. Even a small number of repetitions performed consistently can lead to noticeable improvements in posture, walking confidence, and overall stability. The emphasis should always be on slow, controlled motion rather than speed. Beyond physical benefits, the sit-to-stand exercise improves confidence. Many seniors develop hesitation or fear around standing up due to past instability. Practicing this movement in a controlled environment rebuilds trust in the body's ability to support itself. Over time, daily activities feel less demanding, and reliance on external assistance decreases. When performed correctly and consistently, sit-to-stand is more than an exercise. It is functional training for real life. It strengthens the exact muscles needed to remain active, reduces fall risk, and supports safe, independent movement well into later years. Supported single-leg balance is one of the most effective and safest ways to improve stability in older adults, especially after the age of 78. Balance is not a fixed ability that disappears with age. It is a trainable function that depends on communication between the brain, inner ear, eyes, and muscles. When this communication weakens, even standing still can feel uncertain. Practicing balance in a controlled, supported manner helps restore this essential connection. From a clinical standpoint, standing on one leg challenges the body's postural control systems. The ankles, knees, hips, and core must make constant small adjustments to keep the body upright. These adjustments are guided by sensory receptors in the joints and muscles, which send information to the brain about body position. With age and inactivity, these receptors become less responsive. Supported single-leg balance reactivates them, improving awareness and control. Safety is the foundation of this exercise. Using a chair, countertop, or wall for support allows the individual to practice without fear of falling. Even light fingertip contact provides enough reassurance to help the body relax and focus on balance rather than tension. The goal is not to eliminate support immediately, but but to use it as a tool while strength and confidence develop. This exercise also strengthens, stabilizing muscles that are often overlooked in traditional workouts. While larger muscles help with movement, smaller stabilizers around the ankles and hips are responsible for maintaining alignment. Weakness in these muscles is a common reason seniors fail balance-related tests. Regular practice helps these muscles respond more quickly and effectively. Time spent balancing does not need to be long to be beneficial. Holding the position for a few seconds on each leg and repeating the exercise daily can lead to meaningful improvements. As balance improves, support can be reduced gradually, but only when the individual feels secure. Progress should always feel controlled, never rushed, beyond physical improvement. Supported single-leg balance builds confidence in standing and walking. Many seniors unconsciously limit movement due to fear of instability. Practicing balance in a safe setting reduces this fear and encourages more natural, fluid movement in daily life. Over time, this simple exercise contributes to greater independence, reduced fall risk, and improved quality of life. Slow marching is a highly effective exercise for improving coordination and stability in older adults, particularly those who feel unsteady while walking. Unlike fast or forceful movements, slow marching allows the body and brain to work together deliberately, reinforcing safe movement patterns. This exercise focuses on lifting one leg at a time in a controlled manner, which closely resembles the mechanics of walking and stepping over obstacles in daily life. From a medical perspective, coordination depends on timing. The brain must accurately signal the muscles to lift, support, and place the foot while maintaining balance on the opposite leg. With aging, this timing can become less precise, leading to shuffling steps, reduced foot clearance, and increased fall risk. Slow marching retrains this timing by encouraging conscious, deliberate movement. Each step reinforces the sequence required for safe walking. This exercise also strengthens key muscle groups involved in gait. The hip flexors lift the leg, the quadriceps stabilize the knee, and the core muscles maintain upright posture. When these muscles are weak or poorly coordinated, walking becomes inefficient and unstable. Slow marching activates all of these muscles in a balanced way without placing excessive strain on the joints. Support is an important part of performing this exercise safely. Standing near a wall, chair, or countertop allows the individual to maintain confidence while practicing. Light support can be used at first and gradually reduced as balance improves. The emphasis should always be on smooth, controlled movement rather than height or speed of the march. Breathing and posture also play a significant role. Upright posture keeps the center of gravity aligned, while steady breathing helps the body remain relaxed. Tension in the shoulders or rapid breathing can disrupt balance. Encouraging calm, rhythmic breathing during slow marching enhances overall coordination and control. Over time, this exercise improves walking confidence and reduces hesitation. Many seniors limit their steps because they fear losing balance, which further weakens coordination. Practicing slow marching in a safe environment helps break this cycle. With regular practice, movements become more automatic, steps become more secure, and daily activities such as walking, turning, and changing direction feel easier and safer. Progress, not perfection, is one of the most important principles in senior health and mobility. Many older adults believe that if they cannot perform an exercise perfectly or see immediate results, there is little value in continuing. From a medical perspective, this mindset can be more limiting than physical weakness itself. The aging body responds best to steady, consistent effort rather than forceful or rushed attempts at improvement after the age of 78. The body adapts at a different pace. Muscles take longer to strengthen. Balance systems need repeated exposure to change. The nervous system requires time to build new connections. Small improvements may seem insignificant day to day, but over weeks and months, these changes accumulate. Being able to stand slightly longer, rise from a chair with less effort, or feel more stable while walking are all meaningful signs of progress. Perfection-focused thinking often leads to frustration and inactivity. When seniors compare their current abilities to their younger years or to others, motivation can decline. This emotional response can cause people to stop moving altogether, which accelerates physical decline. Progress-oriented movement shifts the focus to what the body can do today and how it can be supported tomorrow. From a clinical standpoint, consistency is far more valuable than intensity. Gentle exercises performed regularly improve circulation, muscle engagement, and nerve responsiveness. Missing a day or needing support does not represent failure. It reflects the natural variability of the human body, especially in later years. What matters most is returning to movement safely and confidently. Progress also builds trust between the individual and their body. Fear of falling or pain often causes seniors to move cautiously or avoid movement altogether. As small successes accumulate, confidence grows. This confidence encourages more natural movement patterns, which further improves strength and balance. Ultimately, the goal of senior exercise is not to achieve flawless performance, but to maintain independence, safety, and quality of life. Every controlled movement strengthens the body's ability to support itself. By valuing progress over perfection, seniors create a sustainable path toward better mobility, reduced fall risk, and continued confidence in daily activities as we come to the end of this discussion. It is important to remember that the 10-second test is not a judgment on age or ability. It is simply a message from the body. Difficulty with this test does not mean the body has reached its limit. It means the body is asking for the right kind of attention. At 78 and beyond, movement is still possible, improvement is still realistic, and strength can still be rebuilt when it is approached correctly. The 3 exercises discussed are not complicated, extreme, or unsafe. They are based on how the body naturally moves in everyday life. Standing up from a chair, balancing on one leg with support, and slow marching are skills the body already understands. Practicing them regularly helps restore coordination, stability, and confidence in a way that respects the needs of an aging body. What matters most is not how quickly progress happens, but that it happens safely and consistently. Small improvements in balance and strength can make a meaningful difference in daily life. Walking becomes steadier, standing feels more secure, and the fear of falling begins to fade. These changes protect independence and reduce the risk of serious injury. It is also important to listen to the body. Rest when needed, use support when necessary, and never rush movements. Improvement does not require pain or exhaustion. It requires patience, repetition, trust in the body's ability to adapt. Aging does not remove the body's capacity to improve. Inactivity does. By choosing gentle, purposeful movement each day, seniors can maintain mobility, confidence, and quality of life well into later years. The goal is not perfection, but progress, and every step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards safer, stronger, and more independent living.